Myths about sexual behavior. Well, let's take a break for just a second. And where's my push-up king? There we go. All right. Very good. By the way, before you do push-ups, would you like some chocolate milk? You okay? All right. Can I get you to just kind of, get in push-up position now? Now, you shared with me how many push-ups you were pretty sure you could do. Would you share with everybody?
How many? Thousand, maybe.
And how many of you are buying that? You have a lot of fans. You have a lot of fans in this. This is a supportive group. In all reality, how many can you feel pretty confident you can demonstrate and show us tonight?
40.
40 push-ups. You're very confident of that.
Pretty sure.
Okay. All right. Would you drop down into push-up position and get ready here, and you can just relax, like go all the way down for just a minute. Take all the weight off. No, like all the way down. Lay on the floor. Down position. There you go. Okay. Don't move. I'm going to put this blanket on your back for a minute. Okay. There you go. Now, again, don't move. There are 2 of these, aren't there?
That's it? Come on, you didn't even know.
Okay, 40. Ready? Go. 2. This is great. Look at this. 3. 4. Only 37 more. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We got 10 good ones. 30 more. Now, if you lean up too much, these are going to hit you in the head. Okay. I counted 10. How many did you guys count? 40. By the way, that was great. Give him a hand. He did 10 good push-ups with a bunch of weight on his back. Don't go anywhere. I need to confront one thing. I distinctly heard thousands, but then I heard 40. You can do 40, no problem. 40?
Yeah, maybe. Probably.
Probably. Did anybody see 40? I'm sensing there's a problem here. Can anybody identify the problem for us? Hold on a minute. How many of you think he's a liar? Almost no hands. What's the problem? Yeah, there was a lot of extra weight on your back that you didn't know was going to be there, which prevented the 40 push-ups. You did a great job. Thank you very much for volunteering. What was the real problem? The weights. Does he have an honesty issue? Well, he may. I don't know him, but not indicated just because of the push-up thing here. Problem is not honesty. Problem is not he can't do push-ups, or he probably couldn't do 40 push-ups. The problem is he's got a couple of cinder blocks on his back, and that's adding a lot of weight. And so I can't crank out the same number of push-ups. Myths about addictive sexual behavior. Number 1, the sexual behavior is the problem. Let me go on record. I don't want anybody to walk out of here misunderstanding me. Sexual behavior that's inappropriate is a problem. We talked about a lot of consequences. That's a problem. The morality of it, the spiritual side, it's a problem. Sexual behavior is a problem. It's not the problem. It's a symptom of a deeper problem. The real problem in this cycle up here is not the acting out. The real problem are these orange things smacking me in the back of the head. The negative thoughts, the painful feelings, these secrets that are embarrassing, all of these things that are creating the anxiety. That's the problem. So the myth is, we got to worry about the sexual behavior. Let's focus on the sexual behavior. No, the truth is, in order for somebody to truly be able to stop this, we've got to go back and deal with the anxiety-causing issues in life. People that struggle are bad people. Myth number 2. No, they're not bad people. They may have a serious problem, but their behavior does not define them. And their behavior does not determine whether they're good or bad. I described distinctly 3 specific situations involving very well-intentioned, God loving people. Our churches are filled with thousands of individuals. Over half of pastors, by the way, struggle with pornography. Our churches are filled with people who are struggling with sexual behavior. But that's no indication that they're bad people. It just means there's a behavior problem that they need to address. Being more spiritual will cure the problem. This resolve thing. This idea that, if you would just go read your Bible every day, if you just spend quiet time with God, if you would just pray more, if you would just ask God to take control of your life, if you would just grow and mature as a Christian, be a more strong Christian, all this would go away. None of those things are bad, and definitely the ultimate source of healing is God, and spiritual healing needs to take place. But that's not going to fix the problem. I had a youth minister who habitually calls me every few months in the moment when he's struggling, or typically in the guilt after the struggle. He says, today I came into the office and I was feeling tempted and I knew it was going to be hard, so I put my Bible in front of my computer so that every time I was tempted to look at pornography on the computer, I'd see my Bible. And I thought that would make me not do it. He says a couple hours later, I was on the computer looking at pornography. It's not just a be more spiritual or focus on God and it will get better. Myth number 4, when I get married, it will all go away. This has got to be the most common myth that I've encountered among married individuals in treatment. This universal idea that, no matter what I'm doing as a teen, no matter what sexual stuff I'm dealing with, as soon as I get married, whoosh, it's gone. Because when I get married, I can have sex with my spouse all I want. Those of you who have been married more than a week, no, that's not true. It doesn't go away. It may go away for a few days, maybe for a few weeks. The longest I've heard someone say it went away for them was 6 months. Now that's just my experience talking with people. I'm not saying there's nobody out there who didn't have a longer period of time after getting married. But typically, it only goes away for a very short time, and then it comes back. And then the consequences just involve more people and can be more serious consequences. But getting married does not change a thing, because whatever's going on in our life before we're married, it just gets drugged right into the marriage. Marriage is no cure and no fix. Nothing changes other than more pain and more consequence. Number 5, it's not a big deal. We've already talked about a lot of consequences involved. It is a big deal. It's not accurate to say, oh, well, it's just a guy thing. Oh, well, teenagers are going to do their stuff. No, that may be an accurate statement, but it's not true to look at sexual behavior and say it's not a big deal. And then finally, it's only a struggle for guys. 40% of people who visit internet sex sites are female. What we're seeing in kind of the real world in today's college, high school, middle school, adolescent population is it's about a 50-50 thing. Of the people who struggle with sexual behavior, about half are guys, half are girls. So this idea that, our men really need to hear about this pornography stuff. Man, we got to get this message to our men. Yeah, we do. But we're ignoring half of the people who struggle if we say this is a men thing. We got to help our guys, got to help our men. Men and women struggle with very shameful feelings, very guilty feelings related to sexual behavior.